Colors. Up 10. Hurt. Colors. Shoulder. Harm. Bears. Ready. Cut. Present. Harm. Bring him in. Out. There. Shoulder. Harm. Out. There. Order. Going down. Harm. Heirs, ready, flip. Colors, ready, cut. Ceremonial, at ease.
Out, your colors! About 35,000 Marines took the beach on November 20th, 1943. On the way to the beach, before they even took off from the ship, the powers that be had discovered that the tides hadn't come in like they normally do about that time. So a Higgins boat, as they used at that time, needs 5 feet of water in order to make a beach landing. That's what was expected that day on November 20th, 1943. Instead, the tide never came in, and only about 3 feet of water was there above the coral. So what happened, the Higgins boats got caught up on the coral and they couldn't make landfall. The only thing they could get was what they called alligators. In fact, by noon, they made the beach landing at 09. By noon, only one tank had made it onto the shore. The Marines had to disembark the Higgins boats about 500 yards and wade about chest deep in water to get to the beach. Unfortunately, it was the first time that the Marines had seen in the Pacific the Japanese put out a full defense on the beachhead. Typically before that, like at Guadalcanal, the Japanese had a tactic of letting the Marines get ashore and then opening up hell on them. In this case, unfortunately for the Marines that were stuck on the coral reef, the Japanese had a built-in defense right there on the beach. Until mass casualties happened just on the first day. To put it in perspective, on Guadalcanal, which lasted over 40 days, there was about 7,000, a little over 7,000 casualties. Tarawa was 3 days, November 20th to November 23rd. 6,500 casualties in 76 hours. It was a bloodbath. But as Marines always do, we did take the beach in 3 days. We did take the island in 3 days. And eventually went on to win the Pacific and win the war. So it was a hell of a battle. We're still repatriating Marines from Tarawa more often than any other battle in the Pacific. This individual, Private Jordan, was interred there with his brothers on the beaches of Tarawa for over 70 years, about 75 years. Where they finally discovered his remains, identified his remains, and brought him back to us. All right, so we get to lay him rest today with more of his brothers here at Arlington National Cemetery, and expect many more as your time in Marine Barracks, Washington, because we're going to do a lot more repatriations from Tarawa.
The platoon commander is Captain Isaac Seals V from Decatur, Georgia. The platoon sergeant is Staff Sergeant Henry Truzzi III from Louisa, Virginia. The rifle inspector this afternoon is Corporal Albert Avalar from Irvine, California. Ladies and gentlemen, Marine Barracks, Washington, D.C. proudly presents the United States Marine Corps Silent Drill Platoon.
you can slow-mo with a camera, too.
Is it real?
No, not this time. We did cut it one year with rails knife. He gutted it here the day before. Just a little deer.
Nine at night. He's like, I gotta get over the hours. Horse ride.
Smashing each other's face.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
I was scratching my hemorrhoid.
You gotta lock arms. Lock arms.
Like it. Slim.
Yeah, retrain.